What's going on out there, good people, and welcome back to LMD Trading, where I am living my dream trading. Man, it has been a long time, seems like it, since I've been in these YouTube streets. I hope everybody out there is doing well today. As for myself, I am doing well, and you see the title. It is official, y'all. I am retired. I am retired. You look back there over my shoulder, you see something that says 20. That right there has hung over my office door for the past year for my regular job. And last Friday, after 21 years and 1 month, I have retired. I am a retiree. Still not used to saying that because I tell people I'm just retired from that job. It ain't like I'm retired and gonna quit working. I just ain't gonna work there no more. But I kind of stepped away from doing the YouTube videos, seems like maybe the last month or so, just because I was kind of focusing on getting that in place, getting everything lined up with that. Still taking trades. Still taking trades, still doing my usual recap where I kind of look at my trades each day, try to evaluate them, but just wasn't getting it on video and getting it out in YouTube land. So I want to kind of get back focused on doing that now that that's one less job that I have. And this thing started about 2 years ago as far as the trading thing. And the end goal was what I did last Friday. Started trading a little over 2 years ago. Gave myself a goal and basically looked at trading like I was going back to school again. Any losses, I would always say that was me paying tuition. And we just been slowly doing what we doing. And the crazy thing is, I got a comment on one of my videos a few days ago. And it kind of goes in line with how my plan and how my strategy had been the last couple of years. I'll go ahead. I'll pull this comment up real quick. I'm hoping I can get this video done because I got it started a minute ago and it is thundering and lightning here in Northeast Florida and it knocked my power out. So let's pull that screen up real quick. We're going to be paying attention to this first comment right here. Chris left 3 days ago. Chris said, "This feels weird. You started posting P&L more than a year ago, showing consistency. Almost all green days averaging $100 a day. Then 4 months ago, same thing, $100 average days. How did you not size up? And now you switch to futures, trying to get funded, which makes no sense at all considering how consistent you were with stocks. A bit fishy." Might be fishy, Chris. That just might be fishy in your eyes. But I did comment on there kind of explaining why I've been trading the way that I've been trading over the last few years. Also commented as to why I switched to a prop account. I had no real intentions on trading out of a prop account, but someone that I know had mentioned it to me and they told me that they were doing it. So looked into it and I was like, I might give this a try myself. Biggest thing, trading prop account, whether it's futures, stocks, options, is it frees your capital up. It frees your capital up. If you're trading a PDT account, that means you have to have $25,000 minimum sitting in that account. Usually you want to have about 30 because you need a buffer. Soon as that account drops below 25,000, you are now below PDT and you cannot day trade. So you usually need a buffer. So you're probably going to want to have about $30,000 in that account. By me trading out of a prop account, that allows me to free up that money. That allows me to free up all of that money. So that was the biggest reason for doing it. Second, it's a challenge. And third, the money that I make trading, it's not income. I don't need it as income. 21 years at my regular job, 8 years at my part-time job, and since 2009 as a small business owner. So I have several other sources of income to where sizing up has not been something that I really needed to do. And most times that I did it, it kind of hindered me, to be honest with you. So that's why I have not sized up, and that's why I switched over to futures. Um, in Apex, we did get a funded account, which is what they call a PA account. It's not a real prop account. Um, I took everything out of that account that I could. This probably wasn't the smartest thing, but it was a plan behind it. Initially, I was going to take 500 out, keep like $1,000 buffer. I decided, no, I'm about to pull everything out of it. It left me like $100 worth of threshold, not much. And thought process was that payout has paid for all the accounts that I bought. It paid for the $100 fee. And it'll pay for any other fees that I might accrue to get another account funded. And guess what, y'all? We just about there getting another account funded. It would be funded had I took trades in it when I first opened the account up. So for that, let's pull up today's trade performance. And this one is actually going to kind of speak somewhat to what Chris was talking about too. So this is for today. Took 13 trades and I traded out of 3 accounts today. This first account, Apex 12. You notice I only traded 2 times MNQ and I made $8.50 and I made $7 for a total of $15.50. The reason that I did that, this account right here is over the $1,500, but I have not been trading it longer than 7 days. So with Apex, in order to qualify for what they call a PA account, a performance account, you got to make $1,500 and you have to trade a minimum of 7 days. Maximum, you could trade as long as you want. But this account, it's over $1,500, but I don't have 7 days on it. So I just need to take a trade every day and not drop it below the $1,500. So that was this account. 14 is a new account. This one here is a new account. So if we go down to cumulative net profit for the day on that one, see we made $204.50. If you deduct the $15.50, we made a little under $200 in that account, $189 to be exact. This one here, we're working to get it over $1,500 and working to get it over the 7 days. Trying to have 2 PA accounts. And when I do these 2, best believe I'm not going to max out, because with Apex, you could pull a max of $1,500 out every 2 weeks for the first 3 months. After 3 months, you can take out as much as you want, but they leave it up to you to make sure that you leave enough cushion in there. So these here, these will be my money making accounts. These will be my money making accounts. And then LMD, this here is a cash account. I did pull most of my money out of my TRADERVUE account, but it has about $135 left in there. I made in that account today, let me pull it up. I made $44 today. Easy way to do it though is I could just unclip those. $41.20 is what I made today in that account. And again, this account has $135 in it. My plan is to slowly grow this account up, and primarily when I'm done trading these accounts. But I'll show you. I'm gonna go to Apex, that account I just spoke on. I'm gonna take that to the first and we'll click it, and you will see what I was referring to. I started trading that account August 8th. August 8th. Today is August 14th, but it's showing the trade for the 13th. Actually, it shows 13th, but it's going to be accounted for the 14th because that was Sunday. But look at what the total is, y'all. 1759. This does not account for commissions and fees. If you noticed on the cash account, it actually showed over here commissions. It was like 70 cents for MNQs. Because this is like a prop account, it does not show you commissions and fees, but in Apex, they take those out. And I am over the $1,500. I want to say I'm about $1,600 after commissions and fees have been taken out of that. But just wanted to show you that, and then we'll take a quick peek at a couple of trades today. We'll pull these back up and come on over to the charts real quick. Take a couple of peeks at a few trades, and I'm gonna get up out of here. I do gotta go to my part-time gig tonight. This here is showing what I made in the cash account. This here is showing you what I made in Apex 2 1550. This here is showing what I made in Apex 3 189. If that's fishy, that's fishy. If it's fishy, it's fishy. But let's go ahead. I'm gonna take a peek at the NQ trades today. These are the ones that I took in the second account, the one that we're trying to get up to $1,500. I took the first trade at 156. So let's come on over. Like I said, this is when I was just getting off work from the part-time gig. And it felt so good this morning, y'all, not having to get up for, I've been at my part-time gig 8 years. Work 2-3 nights a week out there. And I would get off at 12, 1, sometimes 3 o'clock in the morning and have to be back up at 6:30 to go to the regular gig. It felt so good not having to get up this morning. Yeah, even though I was up, I just didn't have to get out of bed and go to work. But if y'all familiar with my style of trading, I like to trade level to level. These lines here represent price levels from different time frames. So if you notice, this bad boy at 1 o'clock was just trading from level to level. Came up, tested this level, and pulled back all the way down. I have my fast and my slow moving averages. Green is fast, magenta is slow. I added a new line to the chart, y'all. This gold solid line is a 50 HMA. 50 whole moving average. How it works, I have no clue, but it's something that Spark over at Spark in Trading, who was on YouTube, uses on his charts. So I said, I'll put it on my chart and see if I can find some value in it. And I have been able to find a little value in using this 50 HMA on my chart. But market came back, went up, it came back. I got in off of this nice bottom tail, solid entry. That's a 5.5 range candle on an NQ. I'm sorry, risking a little over $100. But notice the Hall moving average, that gold line. This acts as significant resistance, and it's always good to know where your significant resistance is going to be at. Notice how it kind of pushed it back down after I got in the trade. This thing makes this nice move. This was that trade that I was up $85 on. So I rode this all the way up. This thing pulls back down and I get out and I make $10. So as this was breaking this 50 moving average, this whole 50 moving average, I probably should have been getting out a little closer to there, because this should have at that point, once we got above it, kind of acted as support, and it didn't. So first trade made $15. Next trade, we take it 214. It's going to be right here. So market pulls back. We get another decent bottom and tail, and then get this nice green candle, which breaks this support level. It breaks the 50 whole moving average. And I like that. But I get in super late, y'all. Super late. The good entry was right here, right as it broke the high. Stop. Definitely is not going to be the bottom of this candle like you would normally see me do. Stop on this one would have been half of the candle, which is going to put me down below the whole moving average. I'm going to highlight that candle. That candle was 12 points. Stop was going to be about 6 points right down here, which puts it below everything I needed to be below. This thing makes this nice move. And again, max unrealized on this one was 80 bucks. I get out making 40 bucks. So half. And that's something that I have been doing lately. If I'm up 100, I'm going to try to lock 50 in. If I'm up 200, I'm going to try to lock 100 in. So on and so forth. Probably should have just got out when this broke back down below this level, because this should have acted as support when we got above it. My thing with these levels, when they break them, I want to see it break it significantly so that it can pull back and use it as support. Like how this thing broke significantly. This one here broke significantly, and notice what it did. It came back, it used it as support. You do notice a new color line. I'm not sure if the computer is showing it. This is like a teal. This is a level that I pulled off of a 4-hour chart. Pull this off of a 4-hour chart. So I use price levels for usually the hourly, 15, the 5, and then intraday. But I did find some key levels on the 4-hour chart. So I went on and I marked those. But this was the second trade, MNQ. And we'll look at one more on MNQ. Got in that one at 718. So market, man, 4 o'clock. Look at this thing rip, y'all. This was beautiful. Breaking over what? A 4-hour key level. This thing goes from, call it 119 up to 220. That was a 100-point move in 2, 4, 6, 8 minutes. 200 points, 8 minutes, one contract. That's $400 in 8 minutes. 4 o'clock is when the market kind of comes back in, but somebody started making this move beforehand. Somebody started making that move beforehand. But let's keep on going. Let's come on over to 7 o'clock. Boom. This is where we got in at. This one here, this is a little unorthodox for me. We see 15-minute support level, price action level, red line. This comes up, kind of chops around an intraday line, finally gets above it, tries to hold, it fails. And this comes back down. And when this leaves this green candle, something else, usually when I'm trading, I have what they call a Kaji line chart pulled up. So I'm going to bring this over to that same time on the Kaji line. And you can see right there where I was getting in. I use this chart almost as confirmation. So as you notice, red lines coming down. Even with that green candle in there, you still got that red line. This green line had popped up and it closed. So when it closed green, that was a sign for me that this is possibly a transition. Now I have to look for expectation. Now I'll take a trade and I have to look for the expectation. So on this trade, my expectation was fast moving average. This is going to come up. It's going to get rejected from the fast moving average because I'm trading against the trend. This is in a downtrend. Fast is below the slow. So get in. Good entry. Highlight that candle. That candle is 5.25 points. risking $100. Look at what it does. It makes the move. I get out early. Let's see what I was up on this bad boy. Max unrealized was 30. Nope, I'm sorry. Max unrealized was 75. I got out making 40. Got out making 40, moved my stop up. This kind of went up, but let's see. I got out at 42. This went to 45. That's 3 points times 20. That was $60 more. And had I traded it up to where my target would have been, that would have been another 40 bucks. Would have made 80 bucks on that trade. And that's the thing. Those little small base hits kind of add up. And then that was it. That was it for NQ. And then, like I said, I did take a couple of MNQ trades. I'll switch over to MNQ charts. They're not marked up like you see the NQ charts are marked up. So I never switch over to MNQ charts. I just trade MNQ off of the NQ charts. But these were the trades that I took in my cash account. This was the first one. Or actually, no, 1256. Trying to see where we at. Yeah, nah, this was not the very first one. Let me see, 1 o'clock. Yeah, there we go, 12-1, okay. Yeah, so these were those MNQs that I was trading in the cash account. Good entry right there. Just quick little scalps. Just quick little scalps. Got everything in our favor. Fast is above the slow. Let me know that this should be in an uptrend. We are above the Hall 50 moving average. Something else that's going to tell you that you're in an uptrend. And let's see what the Kaji was doing. Let's keep going. Now look at that though. I'm taking this one when it's red. Taking this when it's red. I don't want to go long when I see stuff like that. This one here I got in good. And look at that. Had I just stayed in until I saw the break where it went red, I would have been getting out all the way up here. So that's the thing, man. It's all about using the proper tools that's going to help you. That's going to help you. And then we had one more trade over here that we did take right there. Took this one just as the market was closing. Playing it for the break of that area there. Highlight that candle. It's 8 points, $2 a point, risking 16 bucks in that trade right there. And we were up a max of 1450. We got out making 1380. So decent little trade right there. And then this thing just rips at the end of the day. Just rips. I don't really want to be a part of it at the end of the day. Get us back over previous high of day though. That's good. And on that note, I'm going to go ahead and wrap this one up. Hope y'all enjoyed it. As always, thanks for checking me out. If you hadn't hit the like button, please do so. If you're not subscribed, please think about subscribing. And as always, we can continue the conversation in the comments. I am so looking forward to being able to get back to doing these videos and trading. I will be trying to do some live trading now that I'll be actually trading from my trading station here at Trade Central. I will be trying to get some actual live trades in the morning. One other thing, I'm not sure if I mentioned it in some of my previous videos. I'm finding that my sweet spot for trading futures is 7:30-ish till about 9. I do not like market open for trading futures. Don't like it. Way too volatile, way too whippy. But at 7 o'clock, you'll catch a little whip from retailers coming online. It'll kind of smooth out. And then I could just find my trend. I can find my price levels, zone to zone. So that has been my sweet spot. So again, I'll try to maybe get some lives going. I got set it up, figure out how to do it, make sure that it's not going to bog my computer down, because I'm not trading off of one of these highfalutin trade rigs, trading off an old Dell Optiplex that I have just kind of boosted up, put a new video card in, added additional RAM to it, boosted the hard drive. I think got like a terabyte in there. So still not hardcore trading rig, but right now I'm running 6-7% CPU. So that's pretty good using OBS. It's not pulling much processor. So I'll see how that go next couple of days. But thanks for checking me out. Look forward to getting back into the groove of getting these recaps out the way. And I'll holla. Peace.